Be aware that as soon as you take any device, a phone, a tablet, a computer, or a refrigerator, or the camera, or your entertainment center, and you connect it to the internet, you have a problem. If I suddenly now know your password, you're more than likely going to use a similar password for your banking, for your health, for your government credentials, for your Amazon accounts. And once I own your password, I then own your identity. I become you. And that is how people are losing millions of dollars, is through identity theft. When we look at criminals and what they are doing, they often take advantage of the home user who doesn't know what he's doing security-wise, and this is what we call bots and botnets. And when you look at the number of botnets, which are hostile criminal networks around the world, with millions and millions of people that are infected, the most of them are home users, where their home computers are infected, their phones are infected, their tablets are infected, and they don't know it. So for them to protect their personal information, protect their private family details, medical details, financial details, as well as not to help terrorism and criminals, they need to be part of the solution, and right now they're part of the problem. People are going to buy cars, they're going to buy toasters, they're going to buy refrigerators, they're going to buy all of the smart technology. It is up to you to start to learn, how do I protect myself? And maybe that means going to a teenager, somebody who's younger who understands this. It means doing a little research on the internet. It means saying, I don't know the answer, but I know there's a problem and I can do some research and get that answer. The responsibility right now, whether it's right or wrong, is for the user to protect himself. If we look at the history of the internet, which is now 50 years old, the majority of the problems come from poor design. The poor design of the programs, the poor design of TCP/IP, which is the highway system of the internet. It was designed very badly, and it is still fundamentally flawed, which means that all of the responsibility is now being moved over to the corporations, the government users, and ma and pa at home, that they are now expected to become security experts, learn how to use personal firewalls, learn how to use password managers, learn how and when to use encryption. Should users really have to learn all of that? No. When you buy a car, you get in the car and you drive, you take some lessons, it's pretty simple. We have transferred the responsibility over to the users, and that is one of the big reasons we're failing. Take away all the cell phones from everybody. Take away all the computers. The government probably should do nothing, because you cannot legislate stupidity. You cannot legislate against bad programming, because everything that is written in software sooner or later is going to have a problem. So that means every software company is out of business or goes to jail? It doesn't make sense. We need more responsibility on the part of the vendors to design technologies that are more human in nature than computer in nature. We're trying to make humans behave like computers and speak computer language instead of having the computers be tailored to who we are. And that is what I call the difference between digital and analog thinking. In digital thinking, it's always yes, no, yes, no. But real life is, there's a lot of maybes in the middle, a lot of grays. It's not always black and white. And the computer industry, the IT industry, communications, and our security industry are all guilty of old binary thinking and not looking at the world as a spectrum of possibilities.